School's out and your kids are gearing up for fun in the summer sun. But you don't want them to get a lesson on sun safety the hard way. That's something Dr. Catherine Cox has seen all too often.
I think all you have to do is to be in the emergency department and to see a child arrive who has been severely affected by heat. And, you would never fault a parent for being, too protective.
So what does Dr. Cox recommend as a plan of action for parents?
As far as sunburn is concerned, you should make sure that, number one, that if you have an infant, particularly if they're under the age of 1, that they should have very limited, like less than half an hour exposure to sun, and that any child going out into the sun should always wear sunscreen, which should have at least what they call a 15 SPF level in it.
That's a boy. Look, we're going to go play today.
With 3 children of her own, Melissa Faber knows the importance of playing it safe.
Since we are in the heart of the South and it's hot as all get out here, you try and keep them out of the sun in the middle of the day as much as you can. You either go early in the day or late in the day. And of course we always wear sunscreen no matter what we're doing. I go for a high SPF that's sweat-proof because once they begin sweating and get in the water, then it just runs down in their eyes. For the face, we found that it's easiest to use a stick. The girls will use a stick on their face themselves, and my boy will let me put that on much easier than the lotions.
Now you're all protected.
Another good reminder, drink up.
Girls, don't forget your water.
Give them enough fluids to make up for the fluids that they're losing from being outside. The best thing generally to give them is water.
Parents, you'll also want to keep a close eye on how your child is behaving.
What happens on a very hot day, especially if it's very humid, you're not able to sweat appropriately, and so the temperature inside your body rises very quickly, and it certainly is possible to die from heat stroke just being outside for a 3 to 4 hour period playing a sport.
When they've had enough, you can sure tell it. They either begin to whine and fuss a bit, or they get lethargic. And if they really begin to get lethargic, then you better get out fast.
And remember, parents, set the example. If your child sees you following sun safety rules, they will too. That way, the summer sun won't spoil your fun. For Smart Medicine, I'm Lorraine Cachola.